It's about to be traveling season again, which means I'm finna be gone for about a week, so I ain't gonna be able to go live. I'm probably gonna go live, but it ain't gonna be from the house here. So, Lil Durk, I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said, except for the fact that, yeah, that land. Uh, Lil Durk, I had an interesting sort of comment conversation with Boss Chick Rain in the battle rap community, and when she was saying how Wallo was ineffective. She was saying, how can people say Wallo was ineffective? And as much as I love Boss Chick Rain, Wallo, 5 months prior to Lil Durk allegedly putting the hit out on Quando Rondo, he tried to tell him, let it go. We're talking about a man that did 20 years in prison. He said, let it go. Lil Durk didn't let it go. So how do I view that? I view that as Wallo was objectively ineffective. If you have a goal, my goal is to stop Durk from getting in trouble by trying to revenge the death of his friend, and he tries to avenge the death of his friend, and now he may spend the rest of his life in prison and or a death sentence. We don't know at this point. Wallo was objectively ineffective, but I feel like while Lil Durk is famous, Wallo was trying to reach the black community. So in trying to do that and reach a lot of our lost souls, a lot of our young black males that may do something like this, there are a lot of people that watch that Wallo was effective in reaching them, even though he couldn't reach Lil Durk. But I also feel the arrest of Lil Durk, the news coverage, and everyone showing how Wallo said this and Lil Durk didn't do it. You see Lil Durk, and now the pictures of Lil Durk look vastly different, especially for me. The designer clothes, the chains, the private jets, none of that means anything. He's going to get 3 meals. He's going to be locked behind bars like everybody else. He's not going to get any special privileges. He's not going to see his children being raised. He's not going to make love to his woman ever again, if he's found guilty, of course. But I'm assuming, looking at the evidence and everything, and we gotta act like, we can't act like we don't know. All of that means nothing. So when I look at this and I look at the loss of everything that took place, then I think Wallo's message is going to reach a far more abundance of little black men who's thinking of doing these things. We don't live in a new world now. The thing that shocked me about the Durk footage is that it looked exactly like the O Block footage of when they left O Block and they went and found FBG Duck. It looks the same way. The cars are following him. The cars pull up. The cars shoot. It just so happened that Quando Rondo is Sisu. Look up Sisu movie. You gotta learn to leave people alone. It don't fare well when you mess with Quando Rondo. I know he not popular. I know he not liked. But everybody who messes with Quando Rondo, it doesn't turn out well for them. And that's being objective. It doesn't. So, dang, it's crazy how fast it's getting dark right now. But when I look at this situation, man, like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. There's a circumstance where Wallo can't reach me. That circumstance is just way smaller than Durk's. Wallo can't reach me if a man SAs my daughter and does that to my daughter and my daughter is no longer living. Y'all know what I mean? Wallo can't reach me. He can't. I'm going all in. Can't nobody. My mama can't reach me. As far as friends, I grew up in the hood with homies and all that stuff, like, I, as Durk, am a father. I owe it to my children to be out here. I cannot put my safety, I cannot put my freedom over being a father over what happened to one of my homies who has been arrested for most of his life. I can't do that. And when you look at the circumstances of how all this took place, Quando Rondo didn't even know who was punching him. He didn't even know it was King Von. It wasn't that deep of a beef. The real beef was NBA Youngboy and King Von. It wasn't Quando Rondo. He was just signed to NBA Youngboy. So what is all of this for? Wallo is one person. Wallo saying don't do it. The chant, slide for King Von, came from hundreds of thousands of people to a young guy from a hood. He went back to what he used to. He relied on that pride. He relied on that pride. And that's why he's in the situation that he's in right now. Salute. I'm not lying. I promise I will try to go live and do things. Don't expect the same background, because I'm finna be gone from the crib for a minute. Until then, y'all hold it down. Salute. John Hands.